Something that goes arm in arm with a long season like the Rabodirect Pro 12 is form. And that is something that the Glasgow Warriors are lacking at the moment as they head into this round 13 fixture versus Treviso. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Rabodirect Pro 12, where we're up to round number 13 of the competition. That's right, we're firmly into the second half of the competition where we will be facing a lot of teams that we have already faced before, the return leagues if you like, and the Glasgow Warriors are suffering what can only be said as a mid-season slump at the moment. They faced a home and away league with Edinburgh over 2 weeks where they won by 1 point. And that's a lot of ones in one sentence. And then the return league, they lost 17-14 to Edinburgh. That was a disappointment. They were poor for a good portion of 60 minutes of that match and then come back in a hell of a flurry. There's been some changes, well, just one change, and it is something that is a big call for the Glasgow side. Richie Vernon putting his hand up to fill the void at outside centre. The usual flanker is coming in. He's got pace, he's got power, and he has been replaced by Eddie on the blind side of the back row, and he moves now, Richie Vernon, to the outside centre. That means Seymour will take a seat on the bench with the form that Van der Merwe and Maitland showed last week, grabbing the late 2 tries. They're still in the top 4 though, Glasgow, but they're really pushing their luck because they have Treviso. Now, although these guys aren't by any stretch of the imagination threatening the playoff positions this season, it could be a real banana skin for the Glasgow side to trip up on. In recent weeks, their form hasn't been too good, where they played Zebri twice, beating them once and losing to them as well. So, a 50-50 result against Zebri, a team of relative similar strength to Treviso, but they'll be looking here to pick on someone losing a touch of form in Glasgow, or will this be the turnaround that the Warriors need? It's round 13, it's Glasgow at home, and it's the Rabodirect Pro 12, and it will be Treviso playing in their mainly white strip with a bit of green and a bit of red, kicking off to the Glasgow with their two-tone blue, and it's Richie Vernon, the outside centre, who takes down the ball and will get the first use for Glasgow. A good start this time. Oh, but no, it's coming unstuck completely. They've lost the ball straight away off the first ruck, and it is Treviso who are going to have the first play with the ball. Unbelievable stuff how they lost that instantly. As Botters coming for a bit of a run, gives it to Fuser, who goes down the blind side. Surely he's got to be penalised. And he is not releasing in the ruck. And this quiet crowd here at Glasgow struggling to get into any of these Warriors matches at the moment. They go for the kick to touch through Jackson. Not his best kick, but you have to make sure of these things. Make sure they go on to touch. And after 6 minutes, we're still 0-0, but it is Glasgow with the line out, just short of halfway. They go to the back, it's stolen nicely from Zani, and away come Treviso. They go long to Hogg. Hogg's going to run it back, but he runs straight into touch. Oh, that is a poor return of the kick from Hogg, and it's giving Treviso a massive chance here on the 22. Gildrini's going to throw it in, he goes nicely to the front, and they set up for a big maul, but it goes nowhere. Now they use the backs. It's there with Zani, he pops it over the top for Scarby, who goes down in a pile.
Release.
Big heap there on the inside centre. Here's Botters going wide now. Maitland's got work to do on defence. He's got Natoglia smashed into touch. And that is a good hit on Natoglia, a dangerous man on the right wing. And another line out will set up here. Glasgow losing their first line out of the match. This time they get it right. And Matawalu has the ball, waits for his support to come up. And Jackson, he wiggles out of one but can't get away from the second. You'd think that having a flanker in your back line might help you out when retaining possession, but Van der Merwe gets a good pass away from the half-back. It is Matawalu, and now he's kicked ahead. It's going far too deep, and it will sit up, and it will go dead. Van der Merwe just kicking that one too deep. He was too far out for the grubber, but he was too close for the punt. And you'll think Treviso will set this up for a scrum just on the Glasgow side of halfway. And Bottas puts it in. Good scrum here from Treviso. Surely the ball will be coming back to Bud really soon. And here it goes. They go short side to Luamanu. Danger man on the left wing. Oh, but turnover from Matawalu. Now, can they use this? Vernon throws it out to no one, and Maitland has to dive on it and just save possession for the Glasgow Warriors. Matawalu, little run from him. Kallick smashed. Maitland's got a beautiful pass though from Kallick. He twinkles out of one, tries to go through two, but a good tackle from Williams stops him in his tracks. Just on Treviso side of halfway. McGeegan, Kallick involved again. Pass it to big prop Cusack. This has to be a try. McGeegan puts his foot down, goes for the corner, but gets hammered in a great tackle from Zani. And the open side flanker puts him into touch, picks him up over the line, and that is a blowing chance for Glasgow. He still had Van der Merwe outside of him, but they just ran out of pace. They ran out of go, and they come to a screaming halt. And now Treviso set it up inside their 22, looking for the kick. Here's the little scrum half, Bottas, and he goes way down too. Hogg has to wait on it, and look at the support and the attack. The attack of the kick is sensational. McGeegan, throws a shocker pass, and Vernon has to save face and pick that one up. They lose possession, and they're with inside the 22. Great chance, drop goal. Was it gonna hit? No, it's gone to the left. Oh, it's over. Oh, I thought they missed. Oh, I want to see a replay of this. This was awfully close. Here we will see it. It's Di Bernardo holding. Oh, I think they might have got that right too. It really held up in the wind. There's not much of a breeze either, but it has held up sensationally, but still gone over. And now Treviso on the run again. This time it's Morossi who kicks it away. Van der Merwe's waiting for it, and he's going to return the kick with a bit of interest too. Pops it nicely onto the boot. It bounces. It's wobbling towards the touchline, and it's a great kick from Van der Merwe, and it's put the pressure on Scalby, who kicks the one off the side of the boot into touch, and a great net result there for the Glasgow side. They go for a short three-man line out. Swinton, the only jumper, hits him nicely. Matawalu for the line. What a sensational try. Too simple, far too simple. Poor defence from Treviso. And the electric little Matawalu scores for the Glasgow Warriors. Right on the stroke of half-time too. There's only a matter of seconds to go. Swinton down to Matawalu. Where was the defence around the base of that line out? Nowhere to be found. And a good little set-piece training field try for the Glasgow Warriors. That's exactly what they needed, because they've struggled. I don't think Vernon, he is the controversial selection. You have to agree on that. Vernon hasn't touched the ball at all in the back line. No set phase running from the outside centre at all. But still a long way to go. Is this gamble going to pay off? It's going to be Jackson, though, who's having a shot at goal. Don't forget this. A vital 2 points on offer. It's at the left upright. Oh, he's hit it. Nailed the upright. That was dead on to the post. And it falls short, falls wide. And just the 5 points for Glasgow. 5-3. They lead. Treviso now. This match is a real arm wrestle battle. 38 minutes gone. Kicked off again from Treviso, and up it goes towards the forwards, and Cusack pulls it down. Matawalu, the try scorer. Jackson looking to step his way through the midfield. Can't get away. And it's set up once again. Short pass, Matawalu. Over the top he goes to McGeegan. McGeegan steps inside, outside. Now he needs some support from Van der Merwe. Good pass. It's Van der Merwe on Luamanu. He does get away from Luamanu, but he's taken down eventually by the counter support, and Natoglia pumps it away straight down the middle of the field. Matawalu's in support. He's freeing up Maitland. Now Maitland's running away. He passes inside for Kallick. The big lock is always on hand for a supporting run. Set up again for Jackson. Now Jackson's through the middle. Where can he go? Jackson looks to step away through, can't get away, and Voswali takes him down. Matawalu looking for number 2, pops it out the door. Oh, beautiful, McGeegan. 2 tries in 10 minutes for the Glasgow Warriors. They looked very good in that last passage. They were cutting them up like a side of ham. There was no defence involved there. Look at the missed tackles there from Williams. There was big missed tackles throughout. Matawalu looked for number 2, but a great pass to a screaming in McGeegan. Jackson made a couple of breaks too. Desperate tackles from behind from the Treviso players. But good work in the end. Glasgow asserting some dominance on this match now, late on in the second half. Half-time is well and truly past. We're about 46 minutes in, 48 minutes. And we'll have this, 49 minutes even. This final play of the half. Jackson, in the pouring rain, nails the conversion. And that's something we haven't even mentioned so far, is the weather conditions here. As we head to the break for half-time, the two teams have been fairly clean with their hands, despite the weather. But Glasgow, look at those stats. 12-3 they lead at the half-time break. It looks a lot more easier than it actually has been if you're just tuning in. The possession is heavily to Glasgow. Look at that, 71%, territory 62, but 6 handling errors have let them down. Treviso have made 0, but 6 line breaks. They really carved them up in that last 10 minutes of the half. They were slicing and dicing all the way through the veggie basket and getting their way to 2 very well worked tries. 12 points to 3. The halftime score, can they add to that? Dare I say it, can they double it and get a, do I want to say it? Get a bonus point. I dare I've said it, I've jinxed the Warriors, and they're going to fall short probably once again, but of course the win is more important. Let's crack back down. Second half action. The Glasgow Warriors 12, Treviso 3. It's almost a curse on this Glasgow side. The 2 words of bonus point as Jackson kicks off, and oh, they lose this man. It's Vernon screaming up, looking for that kickoff, but not taken, and Treviso will get the ball down as DiBernardo gets hammered. Oh, smashing hit on the fly half, and it's turned over as well. Matawalu has been very good. Here's Vernon getting himself into the match. Van der Merwe slips through one tackle from Luamanu, who's been pretty poor on defence against Van der Merwe today. He plays scrum half. Nice pass straight up to Scalby now. Running at the line. DiBernardo can't get through, and again it's stolen. This time Maitland picks up, goes it to Hogg. Oh, we haven't seen this man up in the line very often this season. And Hogg goes trundling into the 22. Oh, but he's lost possession. And it's taken away from Giraldini. Look at him go, the big hooker. The defence of Glasgow is very poor and unorganised at the moment. As through they go. Big chance for the big hooker. Strauss makes a desperate tackle. He gets the pass away. It's the lock. It's Fuser going wide for Zani. Zani's going to back himself for the corner. He gets to fend on, but Matawalu pushes him over the touchline just as he loses his balance. Van der Merwe and Matawalu try saving tackles at the death right there. Treviso come out to play in the second spell. Here's Matawalu going for a scamper, gives it to McGeegan. McGeegan's looking to go on the angle, cuts through, nice hit of Jackson. Jackson's going to pop it over the top. Good kick, and Vernon is there giving chase. Jackson right on the shoulder of eventual. Oh, it's advantage to the Glasgow Warriors forward pass. It was Morossi, the man who took the kick, and he had a flying Jackson right on his shoulder. There it is. And yes, that was definitely forward.
Crouch.
Vernon made the tackle too. Good pace shown from the big man. Playing it outside centre today. Can he cap his performance maybe with 5-pointer? There's a good scrum coming in from the Warriors. Matawalu runs it out, gives it to McGeegan. Over the top it goes for Vernon. Can the big man get there? No, he opts to pass. He goes to his big man, Maitland, his big speed finisher. Sean Maitland taken just 7 short. Kellick in the line. And the big lock goes tumbling down, just 5 out. Now they got a Jackson. Jackson backs himself and goes over. What a try from Jackson. Didn't look like he was going to get there, but how did he do it? Just had enough to keep out of the grasp of, who was that? I think it might have been the hooker, Girolgini, and he's done enough. Let's have a look. There was a pass from Cusack, good one too. He did, it was very close. The post kind of helped him. He got to that inside of the pole, inside of the padding, and it helped him on his way. Let's have a look. He just, used that to his advantage. Well played from Jackson, and he has made a couple of line breaks today. He's looked quite good, and he's rewarded. Vernon also playing well. The controversial selection, getting the half break and feeding Maitland, as here comes Jackson's conversion of his own try, and he nails it. That is 3 tries, 19-3. The Glasgow Warriors over Treviso at the moment. They're looking very good here, Glasgow. Their little mid-season slump of a couple of very tight wins, and then ultimately resulting in the loss, looks to have come unstuck here. They look to have expelled those demons as they go long, and Eddie gets the first real touch of the match. Grant picks it up. Fusaro, good pass and good play. Killick over the top. Vandermerva, this is a chance. This is another opportunity for him on the right wing. He kicks ahead. Across comes Natoglia, and it's taken nicely from Natoglia.
Release.
Glasgow support coming in thick and fast. Oh, and they've got it straight back.
Advantage.
McGeegan, advantage to the Warriors. Offside, I presume. Swinson. Oh, look at Swinson. Go through the middle. Away he goes for Grant. Fusaro's involved. Maitland. Here we go. It's Sean Maitland with the step. Oh, he can't get away. Great defence from Williams. Sean Maitland just can't buy a trick at the moment. He really wanted that bonus point try. He really wanted that. They've got 14 minutes remaining. Turnover in the line out. Matualu goes to Jackson. Just about got there. Did the fly half. Oh, he's been pummeled backwards and they've lost possession. And it's gone away. Big trouble here for, it's Natoglia again. Getting away from Maitland and from Cusack. Oh, but look at this from Glasgow. Numbers to the ruck again. Turned over. Fusaro, big pass wide for Vernon.
Advantage.
Oh, Vernon's knocked it on. Oh, that is disappointing. Advantage quickly over for the knock on though. And Bottas takes it off the back of the ruck. And tries to force his way through the defence. No way through there. Now they look to use their big man. Here's his Bud. Good run from him. He goes outside the 22. Big players staying involved. Here's Luamanu popping it inside for Scarby. He's knocked it on. And Glasgow will pick it up. And they'll look to play it if they can secure it.
Advantage over.
They do. Advantage is over. Strauss going short. McGeegan popping it over the top for Matawalu. Takes a tackle, gives it to Jackson. Oh, where's Jackson got to go? Nowhere really. Oh, good pass for Strauss. The big number 8 running into the line and scoring for Glasgow. 4-try bonus points. What a relief it's been to say that. Strauss scores a fantastic try. Jackson has been outstanding. He really surveyed his options very well. The big number 8, look at him go, Josh Strauss. Supported too from Maitland. The poor guy just can't do anything right at the moment. And Strauss, great speed from the big number 8. That is a spectacular try for Glasgow. They've really come up in this match here. A stern week of training, no doubt, after that disappointing loss last week. They went down to Edinburgh by just the 3 points, coming back strong. They've really asserted themselves in this match here, getting a 4-try bonus point. A very rare occurrence for this Glasgow side. Jackson nails his kick. He's been outstanding today. The fly half has led his side around the field brilliantly. A spectacular performance from Jackson. And there is 2 minutes to go. Treviso come and they fought hard, but they ultimately have not been good enough. As shocking pass there from the kickoff of Eddie, picking that up and just giving it away.
Release.
Full-time buzzer goes. Here comes Treviso. They won't give up just yet. They continue to battle. And Glasgow will continue to fight back. A run off the back, coming from the scrum half. Botters again. Oh, turned over from Kellick. Where do they want to go here? Jackson pops it up for McGeegan. McGeegan's looking to run here. This could be interesting. He's got Big Cusack with him. He pops it wide for Maitland. Maitland looking. Oh, he stabs, and Maitland's away. This could be a fantastic try for Sean Maitland. No, he's stopped just short from Williams. Oh, that is exactly the whole season. Strauss will pick it up, and he'll dock down for number 2. Great work from the big number 8 support. He grabs a double in the final dying moments, but you've got to feel for Sean Maitland. How did he get mowed up from Williams? Oh, there was a desperate tackle. Maitland was probably about to celebrate his try, and then he just got clamped on from behind. Amazingly quick support from the Glasgow forwards. Oh, look at Maitland. Oh, that is just heart-wrenching stuff for the winger. You gotta be happy for that man though. Josh Strauss getting a double, a brace of tries in this pouring rain. How good have Glasgow been? 5 tries in this match now, and they look a class above lowly Treviso. Full time has long gone here, and this will finally wrap up this match. 10 minutes overtime with a Jackson conversion, and he has been great. He's been brilliant today, has Jackson. But the whole performance from the Glasgow side as they celebrate a very well-earned victory. They finally gave their fans a match where they could keep their nails on. They were very good, very dominant, very professional in their winnings today. 5 tries, a bonus point, a 5-point match for them. That will go a long way to help their confidence for the remainder of this competition. 33-3, that is the final score. Amazingly, it was Treviso that opened the accounts for either side very early on with the drop goal for Debonado. That gave him a 3-0 lead, but after that it was all one-way traffic. Strauss 2, Matawalu 1, Jackson and McGeegan with 1 as well. Jackson was great with the boot, 4 from 5, hardly missed a beat, but his running game was much improved in the pouring rain today, and Glasgow benefited from a great performance. Was that partly due down to having a back rower in your midfield as well for Glasgow? Well, I'm unsure. Will we see him there next week? Again, question time for the Glasgow Warriors. Down to the stats, and it was a one-sided affair. The possession and territory, pretty much 70%, both of them for Glasgow. Line breaks, a huge amount, 13-4. That is a pile of line breaks for Glasgow. 13, resulting in 5 tries. Sean Maitland probably made 6 of those line breaks, but couldn't finish it with a try. But he has been very good for them. The Glasgow side, he has been very good, breaking the line, creating opportunities and tries. Glasgow benefit 33-3, round 13. It's all the 3s at the moment of the Rabodirect Pro 12. Let's check out the table. Let's check out what's coming next week. So a full results schedule from round 13 sees Ospreys smashing Zebri, Ulster thrashing Scarlets. The Glasgow Warriors with a dominant 33-3 win over Treviso, as you just watched. It's a week for thrashings at the moment. Leinster 60-7 over Edinburgh. Connacht getting a good win over the Newport Gwent Dragons, and Munster another good win over Cardiff Blues. So big wins for all the teams at the moment going around. Big points. As we look at the table now, and it is Ulster who are just, they're gone. They are in next year's competition with 60 points at the moment. Leinster sit right behind them on 55, and then it is Ospreys on 51. Glasgow round out the top 4 on 47, and then it is a long way back, 14 points to Munster, who sit 5th on the table. Amazingly, only the top 4 teams have a plus points differential. That is quite amazing. Glasgow pick up their 3rd bonus point for their 4 tries against Treviso, and they are looking a lot better off for it too. Scarlets, another side, you see them there in 6th place, who are struggling to pick up bonus points. It really is a massive divide between that bottom half and the top half. For round 14, we have to look forward is Glasgow, yes, versus Zebri. That is an away match for the Warriors, but it is against the lowly placed Zebri side, who, if we look at the table, where are they? 8th at the moment, 5 wins, 8 losses, and 23 points. So another opportunity to get a 5-point victory with a 4-try bonus point. If they can manage that, it will be another big week for the Glasgow Warriors. But that wraps us up for round 13. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's match. The Glasgow Warriors getting a great 33-3 win over Treviso. And I'll see you all next time for round 14. Glasgow Warriors versus Zebri. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.